really see the impact that this has and the reason that I'm so passionate about the subject. So when you look at a healing diet, you think of most healing diets as part one of this, which is removing. So all special diets are pretty much based on removing certain things. So gluten-free diet removes gluten. Paleo diet removes grains. Most diets focus on what you need to remove, and that's kind of how special diets are defined. But the one thing that I found when I started doing this a long time ago is people would think that Skittles and Starburst and all sorts of junk food was fine because it was gluten and casein free. And so when I came around, that was my first thing, which was, wait, we need to get those nutrients in. And so I really feel it's important to share the message that we need to get that good nutrition in, especially for picky eaters that might not want to eat those foods. We've really got to work on it because it's absolutely essential. Now, the next question is, what diet and what approach? So people always ask me, in fact, I've had people this morning ask me, what is your diet approach? Which diet do you do? Well, I'm here to say there is no Julie Matthews diet because that is not the way that the body works. There is no one diet that fits everyone. Everybody is unique. And so I work with about 13 different diets. And so my specialty really over this decade or so has been figuring out which diet to apply to which child based on their very specific needs. And so that's what we're going to talk a lot about today, is how do we individualize that diet so we can do the best diet for them? Because all of these diets have wonderful principles. So you need to figure out which diet is the right one for your specific client. And then, of course, which supplements as well, because everybody's going to be different there. So we're going to go into the gluten-free, casein-free diet, the specific carbohydrate diet, the GAPS diet, the low oxalate diet, the fail-safe, the low FODMAPs. I mean, we're going to go into as many as we can today. To me, the goal is bioindividual nutrition. And that is what I'm teaching, and that is what I'm really trying to help other practitioners understand. Because, you know, everyone has their very specific focus in their niche. And this is what I've been spending my whole career figuring out how to do. So I want to share it with you to make things easier so you don't have to start from the beginning. So it's looking at how do we address food, nutrition, special diets, supplements based on the individual biochemical needs of the individual person. And bioindividuality, we need to consider their gene expression, their biochemical imbalances, their nutrient deficiencies, their current state of health. Maybe they've had some recent illness or something that has affected them, and their environmental stressors. And so the objective for diet and nutrition is to customize the approach, to consider all the personal factors, to consider whether you want to combine multiple dietary principles together, while at the same time trying to restrict as little as possible and keep as much variety as possible because we need those nutrients. Sometimes we restrict so much that we're now lacking in nutrition, and that can be a problem. We want to get that nourishment in, and we want to track the results and hone the approach as you go. Because things evolve, people change, people heal, people get better, and your approach is going to change, and the diet strategy is going to change over time.